So won't you leave me where I lay? And we can't go back the way we came. You join me as I leave the frame, because we can't go back there. And no, we won't go back there. Yeah, yeah. There's a price on my head. I've been running for 2 years. Clearly I should be dead. It's a wonder that I'm here. I hide up underneath the cloud. And when we're lying in bed, sometimes I choke on my own tears. I'm not worth my weight in lead. And you're the queen of the reindeer. I could just sit for hours to watch you twirling on your axis amid the tubas and the saxes. So would you wake me where I lay? And we won't go back the way we came. But join me as I leave the frame, because we can't go back there. No, we won't go back there. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I'm an ass and I light things on fire. It's usually 'cause I'm hot, or I'm hungry, or I'm tired. But anytime I look into your eyes, well, I'm suddenly twice the size. Oh. I think you're full of, I think I'm full of shit. I was so full of, yeah, we're so full of. I think I'm full of, I think you're full of, I think we're full of shit. Put the guitar up a little bit.
Welcome everyone to So Very Wrong About Streaming. My name is Michael Walker. I'm here with my good friends Jimbo, Megan, and Keegan, and today we are playing Farshore. It's the new Everdell game. It is a worker placement card type game, and here it is. It's to do with woodland creatures, to the dismay of the puppets as they got ripped apart. I thought maybe I should have put them away, but
Deer are surprisingly ruthless.
yeah, you know, these little critters, they look cute, but they're savage. Keegan is going to explain the game today.
Welcome to Farshore, this time on an island. No forests involved.
That's right, it's all in the same universe as Everdell. This is the southern island of Everdell. Dell.
Dwellings of Everdell. Right, so worker placement, it's very straightforward in a lot of ways. You put a worker somewhere and then gain the resources or the action of wherever you're placing your worker. The general structure of the game is going to be, on your turn, you either place a worker somewhere or you play a card, either from your hand or from the market. After everybody's done everything they want to do, or not everybody, after when you have done everything you want to do, you say, I'm going to prepare for season, which takes a turn, an entire turn essentially. That will trigger all of these. You'll move into the next season. Notably in this game, the last player each to prepare for a season will have some extra responsibilities that will involve doing some changes on the board.
And you can't do that if you have any workers.
Correct, yeah. Not that you would want to, but just as a reminder of the flow of the game, we're kind of potentially in different seasons at once. So it's not the game is divided into summer, spring, autumn, or whatever. It's you particularly whenever you decide, I'm done this season, I'm going on to the next.
Gotcha.
The game will end when all of us have finished our autumn season, and we'll do some cleanup and do some triggery stuff. We'll get more workers each round. I'll explain in more detail. So, the worker placement spots available, pretty straightforward for the most part. We have these shoreline ones. They just give you resources. So 3 driftwood, 2 kelp, a whatever these are called, blue resource, sea stone.
Let's say a sea glass.
Yeah, sea glass, and a card from the market goes into your hand, or 2 of these mushrooms. Your hand limit is 8. You can never have more than 8 cards in your hand. Then we've got a couple of other somewhat fancier pre-printed actions. Discard any number of cards from your hand, then draw to your hand limit from some
I
combination
think
of
this
the
is
deck.
from the deck.
Yeah.
It's from
yeah.
the deck. I think he said it's from the deck unless it's specified
Unspecified
otherwise.
the bay, yeah.
Okay.
I'll wait for Jimbo. Come back, Jimbo.
I can hear you from here.
Okay. These large circles, any number of players can put a worker there, whereas the small ones are limited to just one worker.
They are many footprints,
time.
one footprint.
Yes, exactly.
And they're clearly my footprints, so you look.
No, it
I
means-
will allow you all to.
No, it means you've already been there, so you can't go back.
Then we've got these ones down here that are variable. The ones we have this game are get a driftwood and 2 kelp. Copy any of the shoreline locations up here.
And get a card on top of it.
And get a card, yeah. Some mix of resources. This one gives you a treasure token and draw a card from the deck or the bay. These treasure tokens here, these are cardboard for some reason, unfortunately. All the other resources are pretty cool.
Unplayable.
Yeah, these are a wild resource, or they're worth 2 points at the end of the game each. So they can fill in for any of the basic
And
resources.
there are cards that trigger off of those, just so you know, to make them worth even more points.
Yeah. Oh, the cat is in the bag. That's fine.
Cat's in the bag.
Bag.
This one up here, I mean, I guess you should probably wait for Jimbo to explain that one. Come back, Jimbo. This is also weird. I will wait. While Jimbo frantically makes his tea. Somebody's in the chat.
Yes, it's Time Roller. How is Time Roller today?
So this is refresh cards. That's exchange cards for stuff.
Yeah, discard up to 3 cards to gain basic resources for each card. Then there is this fancy space that I'm about to explain. As
Claim one
play the
thing
Jeopardy sound until...
that you qualify for.
Yeah. I mean, they're pretty straightforward, but...
I thought we had 3 to start. So essentially, I have 2 workers for
Yes.
spring.
Yes. Unlike Everdell, the regular one, where you start with 3, your extra worker is in the boat.
And how do you get him out of the boat?
He stays in the boat. It's just a mark that it's your boat.
But I have a red flag on the boat.
Yeah, you would think that would be enough, but it does specifically say...
But look how cute. Look,
Yeah, it's true.
show them how cute that is.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's
this
true.
is completely standalone.
I don't know if it
Does not require base game Everdell.
Tip it outside. I don't know.
It's a little beaver in a boat. There we go.
The return of Jimbo. Alright, this action space. Claim one of these objectives that you qualify for. These just require you to have certain colors of card in your hand or in your play area.
Yeah.
They'll have these little icons on them, and they generally correspond to the color of the cards. So, like, we've got these green ones here. The banner on him is green. He's got that little icon. So if you go up there, you grab one that you qualify for. You are limited to having one of each. There are 4 of each, so potentially every player can get them. They become less valuable as you go. So these are giving you endgame points based on the number of those scrolls that you have. So they're kind of multiplicative. So the first one gives you 2 points per scroll. Then I think there's 2 1s and then 1 0 pointer. Right. The other thing that is kind of different from regular Everdell is moving your boat. Whenever you play a card, you check to see if it matches one or both of these windrose conditions. So in this first round, we care about playing critters, and we care about them being red cards that probably have some kind of
The paw print.
destination cards. They have this paw print icon. If you match one of them, you move your boat 1 space. If you match both, you move your boat 2 spaces. So that's every time you play a card, you're checking those. Those will change when the last player of a round goes into their next season. So once everybody is moved into the next season, that we will go to the next ones in the stack.
Oh, paw print's that thing. Okay.
Yes. As your boat moves, it'll pass over these treasure tokens. You just get free treasure when you move or move over or land on one of those treasures.
Woo!
Again, these can be used for wild resources or end of game points. Other things that will happen when everybody has finished their summer season. You see this little icon, 2 sinking thing. We are going to have the high tide come in and flip over 2 tiles of that player's choice of these tiles. So whoever goes into the last season last will choose 2 of these to sink and no longer be available. Different types of cards. Let's go through those. Straightforwardish ones are the green cards. They also have a name, production cards. They just say gain a resource. You gain them when you play the card, and then again when you pass into that season and pass into that season as you're gaining the workers. So you'll get resources a few times from them potentially. There are destination cards. They give you a new personal worker placement spot, and they have a little worker placement spot on them. There are governance cards. They give you some kind of ongoing power. There are... We don't have any examples here. Megan had one in her hand. Here, you can see my galley. It is a when played ability. They're called travelers.
Let's see if this is working better now.
It is not on.
Sorry, I turned it off because it was giving me
Yeah, so these brown cards
grief. It's still
activate
giving me
only
grief.
once immediately when you've played them.
Grief.
Then there are purple cards, which I do not have any of in my hand to show as an example, but they are endgame points, in addition to the regular endgame points that are on each card. Points are represented by these shell icons, so this is the number of points this guy is worth, 1 point at the end of the game. Purple cards will have other ways that you can get points. Things come in as either critters or constructions, and common or unique. Unique, you can only have 1 copy of each card. Common, you can have multiple copies. The thing that's a little bit, but like Everdell, but kind of also different, are the ability to play anchor tokens. So every card has a cost that you can see kind of here on the left in some number of resources of specific or potentially any types. If you have a construction, like this inn, that is orange, you can spend an anchor token, put an anchor on it, to play a matching colored critter for free. You have 3 anchor tokens, so you can do that 3 times over the course of the game.
Okay.
In regular Everdell, there were specific critters that you could play if you had a specific thing, but now it's
was
just...
one of the most fun parts.
Yeah, now it is just, if the color matches, you can chain up to 3 times. Other differences from regular Everdell, if you remember, some of these destination cards were open. That is no longer a thing, so you could visit other players.
But not anymore.
But not anymore, which is fine because I would never remember to like, what does this guy have? What is this guy? I can't read these cards. Walker, is there anything that I am missing?
No.
So yeah, reminder, on your turn you either play a card from your hand or from the bay.
We start with no resources.
We start with...
Gosh, I hope we start with some resources.
I believe we start with nothing. We start with nothing.
Right.
We start with cards.
I guess you could discard cards for...
Yeah, there's all these action spaces. And Walker's first player, and he's getting started.
I go to this unnamed island. There's a lost opportunity there. They could have had cute little names on these. Copy any shoreline. I'll copy the double mushroom space, collect 2 mushrooms, and I also get a card from the top of the deck.
It's your turn, Jimbo.
I go to the place where I get 3 driftwood.
Okay. I will also get mushrooms, but no card.
I will get a driftwood and 2 kelp. Oh yeah, I forgot the kelp are weird feeling. You have a maximum of 15 things. Also,
So maximum of 8 cards, and then
maximum of
summon
15
cards
in your tableau.
does 15 cards in your tableau. Okay.
Yeah.
Things is not.
Yes. Constructed things.
If I play my castaway, it does not take up space in my city.
Nice.
It is also worth negative.
Is it back to me
space, so-
already?
Yeah.
I spend these 2 mushrooms to play the Ocelot. He's a cartographer. He's a unique critter that has a spot that I can copy any shoreline or face-up island location.
Very nice.
That is very nice.
And he's worth 2 victory points at the end of the game.
And he's a red critter, so you get 2 points.
He is.
Or other 2.
My boat moves 2 spaces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You get a treasure.
I get a treasure.
And remember, you can play things from here. This area.
Correct, yes. As though they're in your hand.
I got a sea stone, a mushroom, and I can take a card from the middle. Go ahead, Megan.
Card
I
from the
am-
middle with what? Sorry. No, that's
Oh,
off
that's
the
from
deck.
the top of the
top
deck.
Oh,
of the deck.
then I take a card from the top of the deck.
The other ones will say from the bay.
Yeah.
Copy.
Right. I'm going to. Oops. So I get
A
it's
wild.
wild,
Yeah.
and I get a card from the deck or bay.
Decker Bay.
I'll take that one.
You refill.
The Scribe.
Scribe. I am going to play.
So you're saying we don't do visiting, but this guy does visiting.
Oh well, he copies.
He
Yeah.
copies, yeah. Yeah, it's not visiting. It's not stealing. It's
Oops.
just copying.
I misread what the resources were on this and got the opposite of the things I needed. I can no longer acquire driftwood
You can
through
acquire more
normal
kelp. Maybe I have
means.
enough. You probably have enough kelp though.
I do have enough kelp. I am going to discard 3 cards to gain a resource for each. You can go ahead as I figure out what that will be.
I'm going to go here. I'm going to copy this space, which gets me a card and lets me copy any shoreline,
1,
which is going to be 3 driftwood.
2.
So I have no workers,
So you can play cards.
so I'm done.
You not gonna play anybody?
I can't.
Alright, then you pull back.
You could play stuff from here. You can play directly from here. You can afford
Yeah.
this guy, who will get you a kelp now and then a kelp when you
Yeah.
pass.
What the heck? So I'll pay 2 driftwood to play the Tangle Raft. It is a common construction, so
Oh,
I
there's my
gain
discards, by the way.
kelp when
and
I
I
play
need
it.
a wood.
And go ahead, Megan. Thank you very much for the advice. I appreciate it.
I'm going to play the Illuminator.
Illuminator!
I can copy, and so it is a critter and a.
Yep.
Yep. So,
So you advance your
2,
boat twice.
your yellow.
I get a wild.
Wow.
And I can put my guy here to copy anybody's. So walkers currently.
I am playing the Grove. It is a common construction, so unfortunately it meets neither of those.
Yeah,
Or-
Tangle Raft is also a common construction.
But it gives me a mushroom when I play it.
I am going to play a card from the middle. It is going to be. Oh, this is 3 of anything. Interesting. Yes, we'll do that. So 3 driftwood for the market. It covers none of the criteria for boat movement. That is my turn.
And a new market.
I'm going to pay 1 kelp and 1 driftwood and 1 sea gem for a tumbler, which gets me the sea gem back.
Nice.
Go ahead, Megan.
Very nice.
Or either of those critters.
No. Neither of them are critters, neither of them have the
I
red.
think I have to pass. I have no dudes left and I have no resources except for a single.
Okay, so you take your dudes back,
What?
and you get a new dude, and you
Right.
trigger any green cards.
I don't have any. Maybe I should have done that. I don't know.
I am going to play the pirate. He is a critter. If you could move me a critter step.
You're brown.
And he gives me 3 wilds when I play him.
Sorry, I'm used to Keegan being red.
Yes, as am I.
I'm sorry, they were crabs. They had claws.
No, I cannot blame you.
I'm going to spend an anchor and put it on the market. It allows me to play the navigator. When I move my ship at least 1 space with the things, I may draw a card, which is about to move because I played a critter, so I get to draw a card.
Sorry, what?
It says when I move my boat with at least 1 space with one of those tokens, I may draw a card. And because I am moving
You
it,
played a critter.
I
He
played a
moves
critter.
1 space, which trigger, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry, my brain disconnected halfway through what you were saying.
no problem.
I'm going to have to,
Reseason.
yes, prepare for the next season. So I take
You get all sorts of things. You
my
get
dudes back, and I get a
green and you
green.
get a blue.
And if I get a blue, please, yes. Thank you very much.
I feel like you're strategizing better than I am. I don't know. Alright, well, I'm going to go here.
I am going to...
What is your unique crab thing? You can go ahead, Keegan. I was just
Well, this one is
Yeah.
I get to copy a shoreline or face-up island location.
Okay, so I could do that. Oh,
Um,
maybe I should have done that way. Oh well.
You have copy a location that copies a location that copies a location.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's forget.
I am
I did double copy.
putting an
Triple
anchor
copy.
on my
Yeah.
grove to grab the merchant, and he lets me spend a basic resource to gain 2 basic resources, and those will be
And your boat moves 1 space
2.
because it is a critter.
Which gets you a treasure chest.
Yes, thank you. I'm just figuring out my resources. I should not see what that card is yet. I'll take a wood and another wood. Done.
Neat.
A rope bridge. I am going to play a card, and it's going to be a great card.
Is it?
It's going to be one of the greatest cards you've ever seen.
I feel like I've heard this propaganda somewhere before.
So yeah, I'm going to discard this market. Do I get the anchor back when I discard it?
Nope. It's lost forever.
Whoopsh. When playing a card, you may discard this market from your city to pay 3 fewer resources, and therefore I'll use that to build the grove. And
Goodbye, market.
it gains me 1 mushroom. Go ahead, Jimbo.
And refill.
Sorry.
It's a
Lighthouse. Unique. When you move your boat at least 1 space with a windrose, you may discard a card to move 1 additional space.
Neat. I'm going to go here and get 2 mushrooms. Mushroom. Go ahead. Megan.
Oh, you bought the grove. I wanted to buy the...
Yeah,
You've already
same,
got a grove.
Same.
Yeah, it's not... It's common, though.
Oh, it's common.
I would have liked to.
Like Walker's face.
So say you don't listen to him, Grove. You're not common. You're special.
Alright. I'm going to copy Walker's thing to copy that thing to get a card and 2 mushrooms.
Nice.
Could you pass me a card, please?
I'm going to get my own Tangle Raft then.
That was a. You play it. You played it, right?
Yep.
So that is a critter.
It is a critter. It is not.
So you move.
Tangle Raft is not a critter.
No, it's not a critter. You're right.
Oh.
It's construction.
Sorry, I
There's
saw
nothing.
a critter.
It
on
looks mostly like a critter.
It does. It confused us both. Are you done?
Yes.
I can put a card out. Ooh, the Abbey. I remember it being good. Play a card from your hand for 3 fewer resources.
But it takes a whole worker to do it.
Neat.
Yes.
It's a
that-
weird way to show its
I
resources.
had a plan. I'm using an anchor on the Grove to play either a sea chip or a scribe. And this is when played, you activate this, right?
So it's a green card. So once when you play it, and then once when you see it there or up there.
Gotcha. But I don't have any plant things in my thing. You may discard up to 3 to both gain. Yes, I'll do that. I'll play the scribe. And then, so I get to do that when it's played and during the planting phase?
Yep.
All right, discard up to 3.
You done? Oh, are you still discarding? Okay.
And did you move? My boat needs to move 1 because it's a critter. Please.
You get a treasure.
Yes, these are endgame points.
2.
The shell icon.
Yeah, I've decided that endgame points are for people who win. I'm not one of those people.
3. Although I'll have that. Done. 3 cards discarded. Gets me 3 victory points and 3 cards off the top of the deck.
I'm going to play an anchor on my tumbler to play the scavenger, which gets me a treasure, please.
Nice. And he is a critter.
He is a critter. So 1 treasure for me, please.
When did you guys went to the next season?
Do you get a treasure at the 2?
Yeah, they did their stuff.
Oh, it's only the last.
Yes, but I got
Yeah.
treasure.
Oh, you get
for
treasure
myself.
from this.
Yeah.
Yes, I was like,
All right.
alright, I'm going to play the customs officer. He's a critter, so I bump 1 on the sailing track. And now when I play cards, I have 1. I can replace 1 with 1 in the cost.
Oh, I screwed that up.
So,
I like that in.
It doesn't like you.
I'm going to spend a kelp and 2 wiles to buy. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. I am.
Get your kelp back before you do anything else.
Yes. I'm
I
gonna
have a
buy.
question.
Yes.
When you chain, is that like a different turn? That you, like, is it its own card play to chain, or is it on
Yeah,
the same
it's a
turn?
whole turn to just play the card.
Okay.
You just get it for free by
Free,
spending
yeah.
an anchor.
Have I been doing? No,
No, you've been doing it right. And I get a. This turns into 2 wood.
I'm playing 1 mushroom and 1 wild. For the steward, he costs 2 mushrooms. And he is both a critter and a red. So
Oh, I also played a
two
critter on my
spaces.
turn once. If you could move brown.
Gets me a treasure, which I'll just take back the one I had here. Done. Go ahead.
Walker, I need you to get your fat crabs off.
Well, both of them have.
I am
like,
never
I don't know
leaving
how they're doing it.
spring.
No,
I'm
like,
going to
I-
be in spring
Yeah.
forever.
I'm out of things to do, and I'm like almost through summer.
Yeah. with a luck RNG is a bit egregious.
I've just been buying all the green cards.
Yeah, I should have bought any green cards, apparently. Didn't start with the whole.
Oh, and then draw a card. When you move your ship at least one space with the thing, draw a card. Will do. I think I've forgotten that like a couple times, but that's okay.
Well, whatever. I guess I'll just roll with it. Pay 2 mushrooms to play a merchant.
Remember, you also have the anchors that you can.
Yeah.
Let me turn
But then
this
would need things of the matching type.
mushroom into 2 driftwood. Go ahead, Megan.
Sharp cat. I'm going to play this card with an anchor. It does not move my boat.
I think you have to play a...
You play a critter
You have
into
to
a
play it.
construction.
Yeah. So
For free.
you put the anchor on a construction to play a critter for free.
Oh, it's a critter specifically.
Yeah,
Yes.
specifically
Okay.
a critter.
Okay, then I will
Speaking
not do
of,
that.
I played a critter.
So you can only anchor critters. Okay.
You're sending them to work.
Yeah, fair.
Well, technically, you can
Basically.
only
Okay.
anchor constructions.
Yeah, you put an anchor on a construction
Okay,
to send a
I
critter there.
will...
Little cat. Happy cat.
Are you finally going to summer?
You don't get to talk.
I'm considering it.
I'm not asking. I'm not saying it in that way.
I don't have to, but I don't know if I want to spend these wilds.
That's true.
And I kind of want these to change because I
Man.
don't have any of.
Man, well, you have to pass before it changes.
I know. That's why I'm saying I might do it.
Oh gosh, I would love some greens that actually gave me resources.
You can churn. This draws you up to your hand limit of 8, no matter how many you discard.
Almost at my hand limit.
You can
I guess I
churn
could
your
go
whole
there
hand.
and deal
Yeah, I
with-
forgot I can go there and
maybe I'll
discard
there
for
and just-
resources. Up to 3 cards
Yeah.
for treasure chests. Or
Well,
sorry,
it's
for,
not, sorry, it's
for a resource.
That,
Resources,
that is
yeah.
a big part of how I was able to chain.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Yep.
That-
Okay.
I'm just based off my hands. You don't need to wait if you don't want to.
I think I want.
Yeah, that let me do that. Interesting. Just stay in.
I want the inn too much. I'm gonna spend wilds. But now I can't use them until I pass. Go ahead.
All done. This one also costs 2.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play that guy.
Move your boat 1 space.
Okay.
You should pass.
I don't think so. That guy's pretty sweet. Because the
Oh,
points,
I played a red card on my turn. Huzzah! Boat movement.
the points,
You get treasure chests.
the points just don't go up by 1. They're multiple. So if I spend both of these, grab the sailmaker,
He gives you a
my
boat
boat moves
advancement,
1 space,
and he's a critter, so it moves forward once more.
and it moves forward once more. And because my boat moved at least 1, I get to draw a card.
Yes.
And then you replace the card you took.
And then I replace the card I took.
The castaway.
He's worth negative points.
He lets you discard a critter to gain a resource. Does not take up a space in your city. This is the advantage of him, though. So he could be a 16th card. No! That's also one of the reasons I was thinking about passing, so I could get a worker to do that.
Oh, it's true. What do I have a lot of here? I've got 3 plants. I need 4 plants.
I assume you can't just keep taking the same one.
You can only have one of each.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But they can
Go
be worth
ahead,
a
Megan.
buttload of points, especially if you get all the... if you get a bunch of 2s. And we're back to Megan's...
Right, I'm going to play a sailmaker.
He gives you...
A boat movement.
Note that when you go into the next season,
And also a second boat movement because he's a critter.
you're gaining cards for this one and not plant. And then the last season you'll both cards and plant.
You get a treasure chest from your boat movement. Megan.
Megan did.
Yes, I did.
Okay. You got it all right? Okay. I think...
Excuse you, sharp cat.
I think it is... Oh, he's also free, is the benefit of the Castaway. So he gives you an icon. He doesn't take up a space in your city. He lets you gain a resource, but he's worth a negative point.
Yeah. He also discards a different critter from your...
Yeah, so you can free up more space.
Well, I
if it
guess
was
you have a 0 one, so that might be
yeah,
worth it.
or like if you want to get rid of one that was just a single use, like him.
Yeah, like that would be a good one to use.
I'm going to pass. You could have my worker down, and this worker.
Nope.
Why are you taking my work?
Oh, I'm damn it.
You're
and
not
this guy. And then I get my stuff.
He's probably going to pass on his turn.
Mushroom, kelp.
Oh, that's where I'm gonna really pay. Is that
and
I have
then-
no. I have plants, but
I didn't have any plans on my pet. Like, you're doing well.
Gain. Turn this mushroom into 2 wood.
yeah, it's gonna be not too bad.
And then I'll turn this wood into a wood and a something else.
You need the wood to get the wood.
Yeah.
You see, because you need the wood to win the game.
It'll be... Go ahead, I'm just figuring
All
out
right,
my
I am also
production.
doing the thing, so I get this worker and that worker and this
The
worker,
top 2 come off.
The top 2 come off.
and then I also do
So
my.
now it's unique and scrolls.
I also do my plant things, which is boat moves 1
I could have
space,
gotten something for that.
which gets me a treasure. I also get a mushroom, and I also can discard 3 cards, which I have ready,
And
which
what's the
gets
other
me
thing?
3 victory points
Trigger one of these
and 3
again.
new cards. 1, 2, 3.
Turn the kelp into 3s.
And what else do I do up there? That's done. That's done. That's all I get.
Yep.
Plant stuff. Those have changed.
I'll double make sure we're not missing anything, but
All right. Now we need.
spring.
You need
Gain a new
scrolls.
worker.
You need
Activate your green
scrolls.
production. If you're the last player, get rid of the 2
Yeah.
windrow styles. And we keep going.
All right, Jimbo.
Here,
Makes sense.
card from the top,
Yes.
Yeah.
and 2 mushrooms.
Nice.
Go ahead, Megan.
Right. I could discard to fill my hand, but then I would get 2 cards, and I would have too many hit cards.
Yes.
Maybe I'll just pass then.
You can you afford stuff?
Not really.
You could afford that. It is a unique blue.
No, that's true.
It would get you both windrows triggers.
I can afford it. That is true.
It's also worth 3 points.
Let's do that then.
1, 2. That gets you another treasure.
Alright, I didn't spend that one, so
It's
I
a,
can.
it's
I
a
have
sea
a,
chip.
I have a flexibility.
Ah, nice.
And a postal pigeon.
Me?
Mm.
You.
What does this go down to 0 right away? Or there's another one?
No, it's 1, 1,
Okay,
0.
so I don't need to be as frantic for that. Spend 2 and 1 and 1 to build the lighthouse. I get a double windrows movement.
1, 2. You get a
And-
treasure chest.
And I'll chuck a card to gain 1 more windrows movement.
Is that
You gained a total of 1 treasure chest.
That card effect,
Card,
yes.
do it. Nice. All done?
Yeah.
I'm going to use my own space here. Copy shoreline. Which
Actually,
would be
that is the lighthouse
That one,
effect itself, so
which
maybe I
gets me
don't qualify for that because it's
card.
the turn. It can't trigger itself, right? Was the consensus?
yeah, a card that you play can't
Yeah,
trigger.
so
it
undo
when-
1 of that movement.
You still get 1.
You still get your
You still got 1 treasure.
Got it.
Oh yes, now I just got to pick where I want to go. What do I want? think I'm going to take the 3 driftwood. Go ahead, Jimbo.
I'm going to play a port. It is a unique construction. Rather, a unique blue construction, so it gets me 2 movement. Which gets me a treasure chest. Go ahead, Megan.
I think I need to pass.
Alright, you get 2 cards.
Did you pass me 2 cards?
I sure can.
Duck, duck, duck.
Goose.
You could have afforded things still with your wilds. If you want.
Yeah, but I don't know that that was.
Nothing in particular that you wanted?
Yeah.
Plus, she still can. You know, you don't lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need cards in my hand
Go here.
for discarding. I will do so. 7 cards, please.
You have to discard it. Oh, it's
Any number.
Any number because it never could be
I
0.
choose 0.
Okay.
You get 7?
Yeah.
I am going to pay these 3 driftwood for this market. It is both unique and scroll-like. So 2 spaces. Because I moved via the thing, the navigator gets me a card.
Remember, you can only have 8.
Uh-oh. Does not get me a card.
There's a winter phase, right? Because otherwise.
Yeah. It's just at the end of winter, the game is over,
Yeah.
so there's no...
That's it. Go ahead, Jimbo.
Right. I'm going to... My port is going to anchor
So I still
the
could
lighthouse
do ones.
keeper.
Oh, before you do that, Jimbo,
It is
you want the galley instead?
a unique scroll,
Is a unique... your guy is the unique
2,
scroll.
which gets me a chest. It's the cartographer, the same one that Walker has.
Axolotl.
And it is your turn, Megan.
Nobody can have it but me. Sorry.
You be okay with her?
Debatable.
Oh, you have the fancy Gugong.
I do.
I'm trying to find a copy of that. Every once in a while I see somebody selling it and I'm like, do I want to pay that much? Because the company is gone.
Yes. We played it the other day. So good.
Yeah, I
Your
love
turn.
Gugong.
Look at that face.
Ooh, that's
Okay.
so cute.
I know, right?
What was my plan here?
Ah,
Did somebody...
if
somebody
have
bought
a,
him.
If you have a plan, let me know.
I think it was Jimbo.
The lighthouse keeper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to put him in my lighthouse.
He came to work in my port.
I shouldn't have drawn those cards. All right. That was my plan. Stand by.
Holding.
Yeah.
Holding.
Hold. Well. Fine. I have been disgruntled.
Not disgruntled.
My grunts have been...
Untled?
Gruntles have been dissed. That's a... Alright, well... Why are these all unique constructions? I don't have the things for them. I need driftwood. Do that driftwood.
You were supposed to buy a card. Oh wait, what card did... Oh, I did all the movement. It was all good. All was good. Stone's hard to get, isn't it?
Why was I so focused on that? That doesn't make any sense.
Why would I go there when I can go there? Discard up to 3 cards to gain 1 for each. Yes, I go there. Go ahead, Jimbo, while I decide what is going to be. It will never get built. Although that might be worth a lot. Is it what for? For each common critter.
Resources.
Do do have 3. Too expensive.
Passenger.
I have 2 of them.
I think I might have to. Well, yeah. Yeah. All right. So I pass, take my workers back.
There's 3 cards.
I
For
draw
resources.
Gets me 3 glass.
2
Thank you.
cards.
Why are you like this, Megan?
What was it?
I just got Keegan'd again. Oh, it's like, oh, you took 3 glass? Well, oh, you're obviously getting that card. I'm just going to take it. I don't have 3 glass, but, I'll just...
I have 3 wilds. So.
I think maybe you need to stop playing board games for a while. You get a little worked up.
Also,
I'm not that worried. I think it's
Megan
funny.
is 2 spaces away. I was also gonna. No, I'm not. But I'm going to play the galley. It is unique, so I get 1 advancement.
One for brown.
I'm going to discard a card for an extra advancement,
Alright, so 2 for brown.
and then the card itself gives me 3 advancements.
3 more for brown.
Discard.
One
treasure chest
One
for
treasure
you.
chest.
3. I would need to spend 1, but then I gain 1, so I'll just net 0.
Okay.
Because I have some.
Yeah.
Done.
You took one I wanted to play earlier. It is the State of Player Attraction.
You can be in the...
One, two, three, four, 5. I'll go here. Lets me draw a card. And I will take 2 kelp. I haven't had any kelp yet today. Go ahead, Jimbo.
Go here for 2 mushrooms. Go ahead, Megan.
And I'm going to. This is going to be my any. That. That was 2 boat movement, please.
2 boat movement for yellow. 1, 2. Gets you a treasure.
Right.
There's no easy source of driftwood.
Oh, and I have achieved 3 of these.
You have to go there.
You have to, you have to go
It's a
there.
workout
Okay.
spot, yeah.
Right, well, I will go there next, maybe. Although you kind of want to do multiple of them to
Make them...
make them worthwhile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel a bit like jumping on the green one was maybe not in my best interest. But we'll see. It still might work out.
Oh, that is not the color that I thought it was. Play one of them for free. Gambler! The Gambler pigeon! I'm gonna get the Gambler pigeon with my galley.
You do like gamblering.
So I draw 2 cards and play 1 for free. As long as it's not purple. One of them's purple, so I guess I'm playing the other one. Boo! It was a good wood card too. I discard that. Oh no, I keep it. It's draw 2.
The
And then I play one of them for
Admiral.
free. So I play the Illuminator for free. He is unique.
The Illuminator. All done?
Mm-hmm.
We have the Customs Office. I'm going to play the Port.
I have a customs officer. I feel like in previous Everdell they would have been a combined set.
Yeah,
It is
absolutely.
unique and a scroll, so I'll go 2 forward. 1, 2. That'll get me a scroll, which I can't use to pay for it. What do I pay for that now? A driftwood, 2, and 1 kelp. And when I pay critters, I get resources. That's always fun. That's my turn. Go ahead, Jimbo.
I will
And
play.
These things don't activate on themselves, right? We just discovered that?
Yes.
I will play the pirate.
The
for 3, which gets me 3 treasure chests.
Is it treasure chests or just any? Because they're different.
It looks
iconographically.
like treasure chests to me.
Yep, it is treasure chests. Oh my gosh, you have so many treasure chests.
Wow.
I just haven't spent them.
There are critters that make them better.
And then I can
I don't
draw a
have
card
them
after I
yet,
play a
but
card.
I've seen them.
So I will do that. Go ahead.
Or it could be building
Megan.
that does it. I'm not sure. I just remember there was something that gave you +1 to each treasure.
Seems not the most worthwhile, but I'm going to. It's only 2, but I'm going to play this herbalist with an anchor. So that I get 2 movement of the Windrose, and then I also can discard a card for an additional movement. So I will do that.
You get 1 treasure chest.
Hooray.
Seriously.
What am I getting when I... Nothing from those when I...
You get nothing! Nothing!
Discarding some cards for resources.
Neat.
I must keep you 2. I intend to play you. I shall discard you and you. And perhaps even you. For 3 resources. Go ahead, Walker.
I'm just going to pass.
We'll get 2
Because
glass.
I want my workers back.
Extra worker.
Kelp.
And what else do I get? 2 cards?
Yes, 2 cards.
And then I get all my... No, you don't get plant stuff for this round.
Correct.
All right. Go ahead, Jimbo. Oh, yeah. I had these my discards, which I don't need to
A
discard. 'cause I don't
mushroom
get.
and a gem and a card. Go ahead, Megan.
Would you pass me 6 cards, please?
I thought the deck was huge. The deck is almost empty.
Pass.
I shouldn't say that.
All right, so get your extra guy, draw 2 cards, change the
Oh,
Windrose.
stand by. I forgot I was the last one to pass. I'm not going to pass then.
Okay, I will.
So I had 1 here. Because I need to trigger over that Windrose. I'm going to play a... You. And you. Nope. I think... Actually, I do need to pass.
You're
Is there any way I can net 1? No. Alright, I think I miscounted here because I need that. Yeah, I'm a resource short. Okay, I have to pass.
Here's your guy. Here are your guys.
Yeah.
Draw 2 cards. Windrose changes. It is now construction green. And 2 islands flip.
Some green.
Keegan, which 2 islands are flipping? Oh, they just go away entirely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's boring. I was hoping they would just change.
Yes. It was an odd... I go here, and I want this one. 1, 2, 3. Yep, go ahead, Jimbo.
That does change things for me in an unpleasant way. Oh, whatever. Here, 3 driftwood. Go ahead, Megan.
What have we gone through? We've gone through unique and critter, right? And now we have construction, so the next one will be common.
And
Common and
one
purple,
other.
probably.
And we've gone through
Well,
red.
could be purple.
I don't think there's a purple one.
Oh, then
It's
it's
the purple
probably
that's
It's
fancy.
the bag over shoulder.
Yeah.
Flag over shoulder, yeah. Okay. I will. Yeah, I can do that.
Now I can use
All
this
of the
market.
things to play this warehouse. It comes in with that, and then I get 2 of those off it. And it is a green construction, and it will discard a card to get an extra movement.
Nice.
So 3 boats, please, for
Yeah.
yellow.
1, 2, 3. One
Treasure chest.
And you get 2 of these. You can go ahead. I'm just.
I'm going to play the beach sledge, which is a common green construction. So it will be 2 boat movements. It'll cost me 2 kelp. 2 boat movements.
You get a treasure chest.
Treasure chest. And I get
A card, because you're the
a
navigator.
card because I'm the navigator. And that's that. Go ahead, Jimbo.
I'm going to go to the docks. I'm going to discard 3 cards for a gem and 2 kelp. Go ahead, Megan.
Yeah.
Oh, beach sledge
Right.
is 2
I'm going
driftwood.
to go here to copy Walker's ability to use something from the shoreline.
Oh, you destroyed our.
Yeah, you did.
I forgot about my inn.
I assume it was from a factor he was never going to get it, so.
Yeah. You're done, Megan?
Yeah.
Oh, I want that space. It would be so much more efficient.
Keegan sounds like the Emperor. You want this, don't you?
What do I need here? Kelp.
I like this.
I need kelp.
There he is.
Oh yeah,
Go ahead.
he's right there.
Is there 1 anchor per card?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you all done?
Yep.
I'm going to put my last anchor on my beach sledge to put out the sea chip, which is activating the scribe, which is discarding 3 cards and drawing 3 cards and getting 3 victory points. Go ahead, Jimbo,
Very nice. Well done, Walker.
while I decide which 3 cards.
I am going to play
I'm
the
going to-
gardens. That costs me 2 driftwood, 3 kelp, and 2 gems. It is a unique construction,
There's
so I
3 cards.
advance
1, 3.
once. And I get 2 victory points for each unique critter in my city, so I get 4 victory points.
Is it a purple card?
It is.
They score at the very end of the game, so you can get even more off of it.
Oh, that's even better.
It was a green card, so I also get a boat movement.
Go ahead, Megan.
I'm going to play a Tangle Raft. Or 2 driftwood.
Is that with like either of the movements?
When you move your boat at least 1 space with a windrow. Yeah,
Boat.
so,
Okay.
If you
boat,
get at
boat,
least-
and I can discard for 3rd boat.
so you're getting 3 total votes?
Yes.
Game
3 for yellow.
That
One.
after you play.
You get a treasure chest. 1, 2,
kelp,
3.
I guess.
Kelp. 2 sea glass, a wood, and a wild.
Anything else?
For the gardens, it is a construction, and I will discard 1 of these. Discard that to get an extra movement.
That.
Boop.
I'll do that
Boop.
instead, actually.
So I get a thingamajig. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm allowed to draw a card after I play a card. May I draw?
Yep.
I
Yeah,
forgot
yeah.
to. May I draw one? Thank you.
I'm going here and taking this.
Nice. Jimbo.
I am putting an anchor on the gardens so that I can play the Admiral.
Nice. What is he
Oh,
scoring
shoot.
for?
He's a
I
unique critter, 1 victory
should
point
have
for each treasure chest space you have reached
two
or
more.
passed with your boat.
Nice.
Which is not great for me, but it's better. It's
Oh.
way more than 0 points.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Megan.
If I play this, I get no wind movement. But it's gonna be a while before these jokers trigger the end game. Before they trigger the next. Although I could play it later because I have no ducks to put in it anyway. Alright, I'm going
I can't. Not on my
Oh,
phone.
well, fair enough.
I'm going to pass. 2 cards, please.
You'll have to.
And trigger all your green.
Yeah.
Would you like me to nip upstairs and
1 boat
ask?
movement.
One.
For my, I have a green boat movement.
I'll just
I
type it
gain
in
a
here.
kelp, and I gain 2 of these. We're gonna do. I think probably.
Oh, nice cat, Keegan.
One of each.
Yeah, I'm missing
That.
paws. I have real trouble getting paws.
Gambler gave me pause.
Nice. Nice, nice.
Pause. Yeah, you paused for a moment. He was so terrifying, he gave you pause.
Yes.
Boo!
So this is bonus content of Furnace Time.
Yay, furnace time.
All right, where are we here? Is it back to me?
Yeah.
Yep.
I am buying the thing and the thing. The Abbey cost me 2 driftwood and one
Also, I should be.
stone. 1 stone, 2 driftwood gives me the Abbey. Common construction paw.
Construction.
Construction gives me 1 boat movement.
So many
And you move to
cards
base
that
1,
we
so you
get.
get to draw a card. Remember that your top is 8.
11.
You have so many.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So does Walker. Also 11.
Common
I'm
plastic.
going to pay 2 food to buy the sea chip, which lets me activate a green in my city. He's going to activate the merchant, which lets me trade this driftwood for 2
What are you doing with all that treasure?
sea gems. Hoarding it for points because I'm way back here.
Oh yeah, right. Because your points. Spam.
So does this count as having played a card for the purpose of draw a card after you play a card? But because I played him from there.
Yeah.
It's played.
Okay. Before I'm going to refill first, and then draw a card. Go ahead, Megan. Oh my God, a paw!
Ooh. I'm going
Where have you been all my life?
to play the harbor. So that, and then an any from that guy and a wild. Yep. Oof, expensive. It is a construction, so it gives me a thing, a mushroom, and it is a construction, so it gives me 1, and I'm going to discard 1 to have a second. So two movement of the boat, please.
You will get
Yellow.
a thing.
Thank God.
I will spend 2 things.
So I get 1 book.
Gives me 2 wood, and I discard a card at this time as well for 1 sec. Yeah, I'll discard the sculptor for an extra boat movement.
Sweet. I'm getting so much extra movement every time Keegan moves. He moves my boat.
Ah, damn it! Have I done that
No,
recently?
I don't think so.
You got it anywhere. Right?
Yeah. I've got my.
All right, all done. I go here, and I will take this one.
Nice, well done.
I should have gone there apparently, but I
I pass. So I trigger all my greens. I get
2
one
cards.
of those. I get one of these. I get anything I want. I turn anything I want. into 2 of anything I want, and then I activate a green, which will once again be to turn 1 of anything I want, into 2 of anything I want, and then I
Yeah,
get
go ahead, Megan. I assume.
Right,
2
I'm
cards.
going to.
Hey, it's that grove everybody had. And then I take all of my puffins back.
I'm going to play this with an anchor.
I'm going to pass.
And
Oh, sorry.
Maybe it wouldn't have triggered off that anyway. So
And then I'll get all my green stuff. Go ahead.
Then we take your last guy for now.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Ditching my market. When playing a card, you may discard
Yes,
this market from your city to pay 3 fewer resources. There's 3 mushrooms, 4 mushrooms, 5 mushrooms.
Nice.
5 mushrooms puts out the pilgrim.
You can go to the monastery, or the abbey, rather.
What else am I going to care about here?
I don't get anything for him except he's a critter, and when I play a critter, if my market was still there, right? Because it's the market that gave me that thing, wasn't it? Yes. No. I have something else. I'm playing a critter. Where is it? There it is, right there. Driftwood, kelp, or stone. I will take a stone because they're harder to get. Go ahead, Jimbo.
I have that same building, and I have no idea how many critters I built. Just didn't take that.
Oh, the port?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, here.
I was going to do that, but I
Take
will do
this.
something else then because
Go
I
ahead.
don't think it's really worth it to go in on those. With
Oh, sorry, the windrow
with
tiles are
ones.
flipped because I passed.
Well, no.
No,
there's
Walker's still.
walkers.
I am not red.
Yeah.
Keegan? You're not red.
I don't really know if it's worth going in on these now. There's only one point per. All the 2s are gone.
Well, pilgrim makes them say 2 extra points per.
Nice.
Yeah, I discarded one of those.
Yeah, man, not having gotten any of these red guys that give you extra things until the 4th turn.
I just
Hurts
haven't
a lot.
used mine. That's the problem.
I could go anywhere in the village. Let's.
No, because I can call this way.
Construction. Go ahead. I've anchored
Ooh,
an
you put out
admiral.
the admiral in. Nice. Oh, with an anchor. That was why. I'm going to put out the rope bridge because I have a plan. Cost 2 resources. Throw a kelp and a glass at it. And it gets me 5 cards. Go ahead, Jimbo. It is a construction, so I get a movement. Because I got a movement,
You get to draw a card.
I got a card. So 6 cards. Oh, I can't do that many cards. I'm allowed to have 8.
Yep, up to your hand limit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I pay 2 mushrooms to play the steward. With nothing. Go ahead, Megan.
I'm going to. Do I want to play you ever? I don't really think so. Okay, I'm going to go here, and could you pass me 6 cards, please?
And I will take. Go ahead.
All right, I am passing.
So you get this guy and these guys. We are common.
Oh, I can't pass. Sorry, I
You
didn't.
guys.
I didn't realize I had a guy sitting here. There's 3 there, and this one was
I
where?
think it was also there.
Well,
How many does he
no,
have?
because
He
he
only
only
has
has 3.
Well, he was here. He was.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
there.
You're
Sorry, I didn't
right.
realize I had a guy sitting here. I'm very sorry. I will go on my. There's no sense going there, and everything's open. I have no resources, so I will grab 3 driftwood. Go ahead, Jimbo. It's okay. Well, let me get ready for my turn.
I'll go here to grab this.
Because I got to discard 6
Make it.
cards.
Yeah, so I'm just going through all my
1.
cards. Is probably not. I was gonna wait until Walker passed to do that one, so I
2,
was gonna do that.
3, 4, 5.
But
6. There we go. There's my 6 cards. I'm going to discard. Ready.
Sorry, I was going to. I was basing it off of your passing.
I'm sorry. Didn't realize I had a worker.
That's fine.
I might as well get all my stuff here too.
I'll play you.
That. So I get a mushroom.
So 1 any to spend my wilds.
2 driftwood.
It is a construction, so we'll get 1 movement and I'll discard for a 2nd movement of the boat.
2 movement, 4 yellow.
So, Walker, would that count itself for scoring or no?
Yes, they count themselves for scoring.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Am I good to go, Megan?
Yep.
Okay. I pass. I get these resources. I am using my C chip to trigger my scribe twice, which is discarding 6 cards and getting 6 victory points. Get all these guys back. And I got the resources.
You get 2 cards if you're.
And I get 6 cards. And 2 cards are all 8 back. 1, 2.
Easy.
Oh, but I have 2 here, so only 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Pass me the discard pile.
And anything else on that chart? No. Go ahead, Jimbo. What is the last one? Bag, common bags, eh?
Common bags.
Oh, wait, there was something about movement on this. The green, I get to move my boat 1 space, which gets me a treasure. Thank you.
You are. I mean, I assume you're just hoarding them for points, but you are allowed to spend those for resources.
Yeah, I know, but behold where I am on the scoring chart. I need the points. So I want 1 of these, and 1 of these, and 1 of these. Go ahead.
You guys even said it
I'll
was
start
common.
shuffling those if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna play. Well, I'm just playing this, so. And then I get 1 for playing a construction. I get 2 movement and I'll get a 3rd movement if I discard. And I'm going to discard. So three boat movements, please.
1, 2, 3.
And then I can either draw
get a-
5 cards or gain 2 resources. And since I am kind of middling on cards, I might just gain the resources.
These are. This is the top of the.
Yes.
You good?
I can, but do I know what I want?
I suppose there's a chance.
What are your usable locations in your cities? Activate 2 different. Copy any shoreline.
Only constructions, or
Yeah, the ones where you can send workers.
well, this guy's not a construction, but he has a place where I can send a worker. Is that what you're asking?
Oh no, it's a red card
Yes.
location ability. Yes.
Activate 2 different greens in your city.
Interesting. And Megan, what do you
Move your
have?
boat 3 spaces,
Move your boat 3 spaces. That's interesting.
Wow.
and I just have another copy, which I just you can copy to copy something else.
Is it unique?
Yeah.
Oh, you have a copy to copy things. You don't have 2 copies of that.
No.
I see.
I'm saying you could
yeah,
copy
yeah.
my copy to copy something else.
I understand. Or I could play a card
Second
from the bay for 3 fewer resources.
Oh, were the pearls under the points? How many of that card are in the deck?
Yes.
Correct.
Neat.
I get you unique critter or a common. Do I get? Yeah, I'll take this guy.
Oh, another scribe. Scribes are good. Scribes are fun. I go here, play a card from your hand for 3 fewer.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's 3 mushrooms, and another mushroom is 4 mushrooms for the guild master.
Done.
Done.
You played a critter though, so remember you have to trigger your port.
Yes. My port says I get a
I
resource.
can remember it for you, but not for me.
I definitely don't want more driftwood. Well, actually, I want a mushroom. I know I want a mushroom. Do I get anything else?
ahead,
for
Megan.
critters?
All right. I'm going. You
Anchor.
can anchor from the bay.
Yep.
I'm going to anchor this guy.
Yeah.
Which
I
is
conceived of taking him. He's a common,
He's a
so
2.
I get 2, and I'm going to discard for a 3rd.
and you get a wild.
Great.
Yeah, it was the pigeon again, eh? I should have done that, but I had a plan.
Now I have 2 more things I can play. And then I draw 2 from the deck when you pass me. And I can play one of them for free.
Back to Jimbo.
It's all the way around to you, Jimbo.
I go here for kelp. So it will be your turn again, Megan, when you're done choosing.
Yes.
What do I need
Okay,
out
well,
of
I will
that?
have played that one for free, and which gets me 2 more cards to choose from.
Did I play
And
that?
then 2 from the bay. This is my last turn.
One more card.
There's 5.
But
There's
I'll
unique.
take it. And then
1, 2, 3. Plant and book. Yeah. All right.
I'll do you so don't take up space. Alright, I'm actually gonna play this guy. This was my last turn, so it is refilled, but it's not like it's gonna change anything. Nope.
You're my only bag, right? And somehow I have to get 3 of you out.
No, he's gone. Never mind.
I do have 2 in my hand. 2 in my hand and
No,
3
I
workers.
don't.
It's kind of likely.
And that was construction, so that gives me. Alright, yeah, I'll just play this. Okay, I discard a critter from my city to gain a treasure chest. Goodbye, postal pigeon. You were brief but helpful. This is a castaway, and I will discard for a 2nd boat movement. So 2 boat movement, please.
Well, you can only fit 1 more card. I do not know what to take.
Oh, this guy doesn't take up space either, so I can put 2 more cards.
How much space are we allowed?
15
To?
cards.
Okay. I have lots of space.
So
Ah,
I don't
God.
make that
But you were done anyway. You said it was your last turn.
No.
You did. She said it twice. This is my last turn, so.
This was my previous
As in
turn.
previous turn.
Can I get a unique critter that I care for? Unique critter. Well, they just give me resources that then I won't be able to spend on anything. So we're 3. So what's the maximum points I can get here? There's no... Oh, well... Hang on.
Are you capped out at 60 boat movement?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Discards for mushrooms.
I play the harbor. Go ahead, Megan.
I'm going to move my boat 3 spaces, please.
Nice. You will get...
I gotta go on.
Whoops. Spend a wild. And those...
How do you just discard cards from your area?
Ah, there's some guys
with the
like it.
castaway,
All right.
or
I
with
need-
the shipwreck.
I play the postal pigeon for this mushroom and this treasure. It lets me draw 2 from the deck.
Any useless constructions? Yeah,
So it is
never gonna
a
have greens happen.
common and bag, so I get to move twice.
When you moved at least once, you get to draw a card as long as it doesn't go over your
Oh,
max
good.
hand size.
I'll put it over here. Oh yeah, I'll check it in a second. I can't play purple, but I get to keep it. I'll also put that to the side, see if I can keep it. And I can play this one, which I might as well because it is also a bag, which will be a movement. And because it's a movement, I get a card. Move one of your workers to a new location, even if occupied, and activate it. I would like some mushrooms.
Your area is full.
And then I gotta check and see how many cards I have. Maybe all these are going back on the top of the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only get 2 of these. 7, 8. This goes back on top.
Go ahead, Jimbo.
You're done, Walker?
I'm done.
Alright. I am going to cash in 2 of my treasures
Gasp.
so that I can play the galleon, which gives me more points for my treasures.
Alright. Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Go ahead, Megan.
I'm going to. I'm gonna play the shipwreck, which is gives me a boat movement. I'm gonna discard for second boat movement. I'm going to run out of boat movement space shortly, and then I can discard a construction from my city to gain a treasure. Get rid of the tangle raft. That was a construction, so it gives me a treasure.
I think because I'm full, I just have to pass. There's nothing that lets me discard, and I'm out of workers. Done.
You already have one of those.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, you don't.
Jumbo.
Okay. I have also done.
Yeah, it was the whole reason to get the bag, so I was pretty sure I didn't have
We
one.
have 2 more slots left, Jimbo.
Yeah, all of you guys with your, like, I draw cards and then I get to play one of those cards for free. Like, the RNG in this game is brutal.
Well-
like, just brutal.
What? I don't think I agree with that. So like that one card that lets you get a play for free, and it can't be any of the ones that are worth points.
Right, but it can still be ones that then, for example, combo into
True.
moving into other actions.
I
not
think-
not drawing extra action cards is a huge, like... Now, in fairness, I
You're
was going to
kind
say
of-
this to the end, but this game is basically a big cornucopia of mechanics I don't like.
I'm going to copy.
So when
It's
you
race to prizes, it's combo-tastic, it's RNG heavy. Like, these are all just 3 things that I do not like at all. But to me, the flaws seem quite glaring.
So when you think about the Gambler card, you have to invest 2 resources
And I
in
also
it,
get
and
2
then you
from
get
the-
a card that probably costs up to 3 resources.
Potentially up to 5.
True, if it's one of the buildings.
Plus, it can then combo into another action, which
Yeah.
can result in more resources or more points. Plus, there's the guy that every time when the green things come along, you discard cards for points, and then the chip just activates him twice.
Yeah.
It's
like-
a critter. Critter
That's a
means-
tableau builder for you, though.
Critter
You wanna
means.
get stuff
Am I the only
that
one still
does-
going?
Yeah. No, Walker's still in.
Okay, it is your turn, Walker.
I don't know if there's anything I can do though,
This is
Unless-
not my favorite Everdell.
unless I have a card that doesn't count.
No, I really enjoyed the first Everdell.
I like the first Everdell with
I mean,
there's
it's
one
it
specific
just reminds me
expansion.
a lot of Everdell, in some ways.
Oh, it's mostly Everdell.
Are there any cards here that does not take up a space, but he's minus
Castaway
one?
does.
It's there's only a few minor differences from regular Everdell.
It also gets rid of one of your other critters.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that then.
That's why I'm still going. 'Cause
The,
I got these late game, and I've just been like, well, I guess I'll.
So he
The anchors
comes
make it a
in,
lot
destroys
easier
the
to just like
pigeon.
play random stuff too. Like you can like there's a set pair of linked cards
Actually,
in the
no, like-
original.
Yeah,
This one,
no,
I
that's
think
one-
it makes it more open, so you can.
agreed. As much as I like,
Because I have nowhere to put him,
As much as I prefer,
so I can't take.
no,
him.
he doesn't,
He doesn't
take
take
up
up
space.
space.
Oh, he doesn't take up space. That's right. So he
As
just
much
goes
as I
off to
prefer the
side.
theme of the first
And
one,
this
I think
is-
the anchor is probably a better mechanic because it's more open. It's less
Yeah.
like, oh, I've been waiting for
I
that.
think that reduces
I get
the
a boat
RNG.
movement
Yeah.
because
In some
he
ways.
is
Agreed.
A bag.
I preferred the theme of the other mechanic.
Gets me a treasure.
Mechanically, it probably. Sorry, we're all talking over the game now.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Another difference is that you stack
You went-
duplicates here, so
I'm
you can't end
playing
up with like 3 or 4 of the
this
same
guy.
card if nobody wants it.
Yeah, big fan of that. I'm a big fan of any market system now that does that, where like cards stack so that the market doesn't
Gives
get.
me a thing. It gives me
stuffed
3
full
and
of,
then 4 boat movement, which I will not
Yeah.
discard because I am now maxed out.
4
Yeah,
boat
I think
movement.
in a lot of ways,
Your turn.
like it has taken Everdell and just made it more
I will
like they've changed some
buy
of the
the
mechanics.
galley.
Like you mentioned,
which is
the race
2
to objectives in the original Everdell,
and
it was just
3
first to get it, the objective gets it, and it doesn't scale down.
These
Here,
gets me the
everybody can get it, but
galley,
it lowers in points a little bit.
which is a bag. So
Yes,
it's a
you go.
movement and 3, so 4 movement total. 1, 2,
And maybe it's just been
3,
too long
4,
since I
which
played,
gets me another one of these.
Like, look at this. As an action, gain 2 treasure chests.
Yeah, takes a whole action, but yeah.
Even so, like that's 4 points.
Go ahead. Can I put my worker there?
No.
Go ahead, Megan.
Is there anything good I can do with my last ducky? I could get a single point from one of those. But I think maybe I'll just get some resources and save myself the. Go there.
Anything else
wilds.
that doesn't take up space? 6.
Probably not playing around.
Did you
So I have
absolutely
all of
hate
them.
Barcelona,
Your
Jimbo?
I don't think so. I think Barcelona I was just meh on.
I mean, I'm just thinking of like Combo-tastic, and I was like, I thought we played Barcelona.
I
don't
yeah,
remember you-
I don't like I suspect that I don't like Combo-tastic not because it's a bad mechanic, but because I have trouble thinking that far ahead. And so I can't. Wasn't he supposed to discard one of your guys?
He did. The pigeon that was there.
Gotcha.
That let me play the galley. Anyway, yeah, so this lets me activate 2 different greens in my city. So one of the greens is going to be the guy that's
Putting
3
it- that
cards
one.
and
3 points.
3 points.
Alright, I'm playing
Is this on here for a reason, or is it just
It
all
just
there?
fell out right now.
market.
And
2, 3.
if that's the steward, you can also then activate the chip that lets you then reactivate the
That gives me
3 cards and 3 points.
Right. You know, when you're right, Jimbo, you're right.
I could discard that, but I'm not going to. And then I'm just going to play this.
These things are very slippery. And then
I just took 2 turns in a row because it was not going to affect board state. And I'm done.
well, let me do that. Oh, a worker placement. Let me do that. Activate 2 different greens. Oh, and I get cards back.
The
6 cards. One.
How do you keep getting so many cards all the time?
Well, because that's the scribe is discard 3, gain victory points, and then draw 1 card back for each. So you're discarding.
so he's just gained 3 free victory points all the time.
Yeah.
Cool.
wait,
Awesome.
how are you?
Amazing.
That's only.
He triggered him with the steward,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay,
and then used the C chip to re-trigger him.
yeah.
6.
Combo-tastic.
Let's just see if I got any. Does not take up space in your thing, and if I didn't, then when played, nope, nope, nope. All right.
Do you guys order deep regrets?
All the time.
It just popped into my head.
Is it a game?
Yeah.
I have not heard of it.
Oh, it's in the hotness.
Gotcha.
It was on Kickstarter a while
Points.
back.
All right, now what do we do?
Yeah, take us through
Oh,
end
end of
game,
game.
Keegan.
Let me tell you about all the endgame scoring that I forgot to mention. End of game. When you've reached the end of autumn and cannot perform any more actions, you finish the game. Once the player has passed, they cannot re-enter. Okay. Once all players have passed, count up the final score. Include the listed values on all cards in your city, your bonus points from purple cards, point tokens that you may have, treasure tiles, maps, whatever. Wait, treasure tiles and maps.
Is it just counted up, or
Oh, treasure
is
tiles.
there a score pad?
There is no score pad.
Oh,
And your final ship's location.
Okay. I'm just gonna do a calculator then so we don't lose track of it.
Yeah. Score pad would have been nice.
I also will bring up a calculator. That cancels you.
Minus 2.
There you go.
Cat being cat.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I need the purple ones.
Riveting for the stream watchers.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of people counting silently.
Counting silently. Well, we can entertain them while other people count silently their millions of points.
That is most likely the winning score.
Really?
Well, I guess I've only played this once before. But I don't think either of our scores were that high that game.
And then this is...
Walker's has one.
How does
That
this
is
work?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times the number of scrolls you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8 times 6.
30.
48.
48. I was like, I'm doing the wrong math.
That's it?
Well, I am either third or last.
I have 97.
I have 112.
137.
166.
Good game, everybody. Good
Good
game.
Megan maxed out the boat track.
Yeah.
Thank you
I
for
did-
bringing and teaching Everdell.
No
Keegan.
problem. If you like the original one, at some
Well,
point we should try some of the expansions for...
I agree, but now I'm wondering, just sort of based on our conversation, if it's rose-colored glasses. If
Yeah,
I
might-
just,
or
might be.
maybe it was just like the first game of Everdell you played didn't, like, these sorts of elements didn't
Yeah.
happen as much, like the parts that you don't enjoy as much.
because we definitely, as we were talking about all the ways that this sort of makes the formula less random and less, dependent on.
Although I don't
Yeah.
think there's a gambler card in the original Everdell, like the one where you can just top deck 2 and play 1 for free.
Yeah. I don't know why I find that so egregious, but particularly.
Was it the furnace that came on, or was it the hot water tank that came on?
Oh, it might have been hot water. It didn't sound as loud as the furnace. No,
Well, maybe
in
it was
retrospect.
a hot water tank.
There's one Everdell expansion I've not played yet that makes it cooperative, and you're playing against the big spider thing on the side.
Oh, interesting.
I've not tried that one. Paisley's got most of them now, except for one.
Yeah, you're not big on co-op, so.
Yeah, but she likes them, so at some point
Who's
I'll play.
playing what? Is there anyone? Oh, there's people playing Everdale.
Yeah.
Risk 2210.
Where's that? Where's that? You're totally...
AVP edition. I don't know what that means.
Alien
Yeah,
versus
versus
Predator.
Predator.
We're totally rating them.
I wonder if that's it.
Playtest.
It is Alien versus Predator.
Yes.
So
Sleigh
it's
ride
playtest.
of friendship.
So it's like.
Like I said, there's like a million modules.
Oh, so it's not a
online.
homemade expansion. That's an
Yes.
actual.
Oh yeah, it's homemade. There's no Alien versus Predator
Oh, okay.
risk, but I mean, like, there's a ton of like modules that people have made online.
Gotcha.
Do you want these in their specific stacks or just all together?
I think they were just all together.
Okay.
Next weekend I'm away.
No.
The long
Yeah,
Ill-fated, I'm going away this
believe it when I
weekend.
see it, Keegan.
Paisley's siblings keep canceling things last minute and then rescheduling.
Believe it when we see it.
And one of them is, well, the sister of, or not sister, the partner of one of her siblings is now pregnant, so that's a whole thing.
All right, we are here every Saturday at 12:30. We are playing Farshore.
Everdell Farshore.
Next week we'll be playing something co-op,
Yes.
like cool people do, without Keegan.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Thank you everyone for playing. Everyone say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.